Hello everyone, it's DA here, and today we will be pressing 4 to win. So 4 to win has been one of the greatest logic in Warframe all the way up till today, and to the point that this has been adopted as a culture in the game, with the number 4 frames being escalated and increasing over time. You can easily rest your fingers and, of course, chill. In some situations, you can even get the job done with just one hand, and that is one of the most amazing things about 4 to win. It is hassle free, and of course it is carpal tunnel free. The problem with this technique is just the fact that a lot of people who use this technique abuse it, and have created the pandemic that is, of course, highly hated amongst a huge amount of tenors within the community. DE constantly, of course, is trying to changes, making changes to frames, doing reworks, doing rebalancing, even adjusting the techniques and passives and switching the abilities from 2 to 1 to 4, and doing all these things with the hope that they are going to be able to adjust and take away 4 to win. However, that is not going to change, because even everything they do to a lot of these frames, it makes them more appealing. And for us tenors who play the game, we always find another way to abuse it, or another way to be, of course, very creative in the game. In most games, this logic would have worked by reworking and rebalancing some of the abilities, but in Warframe, instead of a solution, this is, of course, one of those things that is creating more problems in more situations and more techniques and more utility, which DE will later on nerf into the future. Now, nobody asked for a press 4 to win in the game, but I must admit it is very fun to use, and I've used it a lot of times. I've used it several times. I use it on my Ash, I use it on my Frost, I even use it on my Ember Prime, I use it on my Volt. It is one of the most amazing things to do in the game, because, of course, whenever you are trying to grab a bite to eat, trying to get something to drink, you can just hit the number 4, run to the restroom, run to the kitchen, run to the refrigerator, and get you something to eat. So this is one of the things that makes it really, really amazing. However, with a lot of frames that have been reworked, we still press 4 to win, even with the changes to Ash's 4th ability that makes it require a lot of energy. Of course, we all have our natural talents, we all have our streamlines, we all have our primed flows, which means this is still not going to check anything. With the rework, we still press 4 to win, and often than usual if you look at a lot of stats and you look at the way this functions. Now, the situation made me wonder, is it the 4th ability that has a problem in Warframe, or is it the fact that other abilities might not be well created to support the frame? Because if we examine the way 4 to win works, a lot of us press 4 to win, in all honesty, because we ran out of anything to do. That is our oh shit ability. A lot of times when we get into situations where a lot of enemies are overpowering you, the game and the enemies are scaling with high numbers, they are escalating really quickly, and they are killing you a lot of times. What do? You go to your most powerful ability, and that is what we have done and what we have attempted to do with 4 to win in Warframe. Huge shout out to Limbo and all the Limbo mains in the game for being the newest inductees and members of the Press 4 to Win Association. Maybe DE should just let us keep our mighty 4th ability, or maybe they should make it so every 4th ability scales with enemies, it scales with the game, and as end game progresses and as the game progresses, these abilities become more stronger, they become more faster, they become even more powerful. So I think this is one of the best things Warframe or DE should have done concerning the 4th ability, instead of moving it to 2 or moving it to 3 or trying to switch it around or rework it in some kind of other way. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about 4 to win, and of course a suggestion for a change. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. If you like this video and you loved it, give me a thumbs up, and if you would love to see more from this channel, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, it is DA signing out. Press 4 to win.